Dear students, today in this video I will revise this chapter number 5, that is separation of substances. So let me start. Here are some pictures in which women are doing some separation processes. The man is also doing this separation process. So let me discuss about the separation methods. First question is why we are doing this separation process. In our daily life, there are many instances when we notice a substance being separated from mixture of materials, like the tea leaves are separated from the liquid with the help of a strainer after preparing the tea. Grains are separated from the stalks. Milk or curd are churned to separate the butter. Okay, so in this way we are doing so many separation processes day by day. Now, why we are doing this separation process? To separate two different but useful substances. Means if there are both of the substances are useful, so we have to separate them. To remove one non-useful components, it may be possible that one component is non-useful, so we have to separate that. To remove impurities, okay, so or harmful substances from a mixture. Now the methods of separation, like hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving, sedimentation, decantation, filtration, evaporation and condensation. So these are the methods of separation which we are going to study in this chapter. First is hand picking. So in hand picking methods, this method is used to separate slightly large size impurities. To remove large size impurities like stones, husk from the rice or wheat by hand, means directly by using hand, or we have to pick out from hand from the grains or from like rice, wheat impurities. Okay, so this method is hand picking method. Next is a threshing method. In threshing process, the stalks are beaten to free the grain seeds. As you can see here in the pictures, women are beating the stalks over this drum so that the seeds are separate out. Sometimes the threshing is done with the help of bullocks. Machines are also used. Here these persons are doing this threshing process with the help of a machine, that is the thresher machine. The next method is winnowing. The method of separating heavier and lighter components of a mixture by wind or blowing air is known as the winnowing method, winnowing process. Here you can see in this picture the woman is following this mixture of grains and husk, and being grains are the heavier, so they are fall nearer, and as husk particles are lighter in weight, so they with the help of wind they will be fall away. So both are get separated with the help of wind. So this process is known as the winnowing process. Next method is the sieving method. Sometimes we may wish to prepare a dish or flour, at home. So we have to remove the dust particles or impurities or bran from that flour. So we have to use this method. This method of separation of different size particles of a solid mixture is called the sieving, and all the impurities will remain over the sieve. After the sieving method, the next method is the sedimentation and decantation. And in this method of sedimentation and decantation, heavier components are settled down in the water and they can be further separate out. So after settle down, that means the heavier particles, when they settle down, that process is known as the sedimentation. Okay, and when we remove the water from the top, that is known as the decantation. So you can see here in this picture, all the heavier particles are settled down like the sand, and so it is sedimentation. And when we remove this water from the top here, so this is known as decantation. The next process is filtration, and it is done with the help of a filter paper. Like muddy water, we can remove the mud, all the dust particles and the sand particles from the water with the help of this filter paper. So filtration is done with the help of some filter paper. After that, the evaporation, in which water is converted into vapors. That process is called the evaporation, and we obtain the salt with the help of this evaporation process. And in the last, it is condensation, reverse back of evaporation.